thought I'd gone, huh? I thought I quit. Still at Prime, buddy. Still at Prime. Over here at a Pilot, hanging out with some of my buddies. Look at that. Behind me, another Prime truck. Another Prime truck on this side. So in Wisconsin, sorry about the wind noise. I'm at a Pilot in Wisconsin. It's February 4th. I'm hanging out over here because I have a load that has a lot of time on it. So I thought I'd just stop at this Pilot and do my 34-hour reset, and it'll still give me enough time to get my stuff, because this is a Walmart load and I can't go there before the time, so might as well take advantage of that. I know yeah, haven't posted a video for almost like 3 months or so, so I'll tell you why. I'm still at Prime. It's not like I quit Prime and all that stuff, but let me just sit down and then we'll talk about it. All right, it's beautiful out here today, so I thought I'd just sit outside. It's better to make the video in an open environment than inside the truck sometimes, you know. So I thought I'd sit down right now out behind the Pilot. Okay, so where have I been for the past 3 months? Nowhere, just in Prime. Put my head down and just working hard. And why haven't I put the video? I just didn't feel like it, you know. I just like, okay, let's just do the work and don't worry about like putting up the video. I did record a bunch of video on my phone and stuff, but the video got lost. I'll tell you why. So anyway, what I'll tell you is I'll just give you for the past 3 months. I'm still at Prime, haven't quit. I'm just gonna give you some of the highlights of the past 3 months to get you up to date, and some of the low points, you know, if that helps anybody. Simple. I'm a 1 year already anniversary, so I'm already past my 1 year with Prime, which is great because now I don't owe anything to the training department, because with Prime, as you know, they give you the training, but then you have to work with them for 1 year. If you leave before the 1 year, then you have to pay the training back. So I'm already past the 1 year, so I don't have anything I have to give them back, so that's pretty good. Second highlight is, as you all know from my other videos, backing up is my Achilles heel, you know. It's always like giving me a little bit stress, but I have gotten much better at backing. I'm no longer scared of backing that much, you know. I'm still not as smooth as like those 10-year truck driver thing with a like single shot going into the spot, but I do take my time back and forth. But I'm not as terrified as before that you know, I don't know if I'm gonna get stuck or nothing. I've actually parked at some of the places that have been really tight and worked out okay. Took me a little bit extra time, but hey, that's, nobody's perfect, you know. So that's pretty good. What else was there? Economy is down a little bit, but the freight has been pretty consistent. It hasn't been as like great as before, but it's been steady, so which is a good thing, you know. I know some people are complaining that, you know, the shipping industry is down and this and that, but that's a good thing about Prime. They have steady work. It goes a little bit up and down, but it what else? Oh, the Christmas thing was pretty cool. I worked through the Christmas and New Year thing because they had this raffle thing going on that you could win a truck and or maybe free lease payments. So I was super excited. I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go through work through the Christmas and New Year's. Didn't win anything, but at least, you know, at least somebody won, so that's pretty good, you know. Somebody got a truck out of it. 3 people actually, so that was fun. What else? Oh yeah, when I'm qualified to train now. I can be a TNT trainer or a PSD. I got the email saying that I'm good to go. My logs and my other things are up to date on that, so that's pretty good. I can be a TNT trainer. What else? Safe driving. I got a safe driving award for not having any incidents for 6 months or something like that, and my fuel mileage is pretty above average, more than good for my whole fleet. So that's pretty good. So I mean, other than that, no complaints. My dispatch Prime has been pretty straightforward. Worked, no issues with anything. So that's to get you up to date. Okay, as far as the lows point, not too many, but while I was working through the Christmas, I got stuck in Wyoming because of the snowstorm. They had ice on the highway, and I was actually bobtailing at that time, and because of the complete black ice on the highway, they shut down the highway and told us to take the next exit. And as soon as I was driving towards the next exit, those roads were so iced up that my bobtail was just sliding on the ice, and I got maybe like 2 or 3 critical events within a span of 4 minutes. Within 4 minutes, I got 3 critical, because even at going 15 miles an hour, the truck was just like sliding because there was ice on the thing, so it kept giving me stability issue warning or something. I didn't hit anything or anything, but I was able to make the exit and go on a safe area. But that was bad, getting 3 critical events within a span of 4 or 5 minutes on the same highway. And I'm checking my events, each one is like 15 miles an hour, 14 miles or 20 miles an hour. So I don't know what's up. Anyway, so that was bad. My truck, when I was in this highway, I think I got DEF issues. I got the check engine light and all that because I was on the mountains, and my truck started giving me like DEF issues and the check engine lights. I had to the next day I had to take it to a Freightliner dealership, and they had to hook it up and clear all the faults and all that stuff. But there wasn't anything wrong with the truck. They said that's what happened sometime on the higher elevation. So that was the first time I had any issues with the truck giving me any errors. They cleared the faults. The truck is running fine. No issues with the truck. Couple of issues, bad issues were because my dad's health is not doing very well, so he had to go to the hospital, and I wasn't able to go home because as soon as I left house and go to the terminal to go for my 2-week run or 3-week run, in the beginning he went to the hospital, so I couldn't turn around and come back to the home, and I wasn't able to do that. But he's okay at home again, and now he has to go to the hospital. So there's a lot of medical issues with my dad going on, so that's something that's not cool. At the last but not least is my kids grades. Okay, here's the background. I'm from Pakistan, so my wife is also from there, so we are more from our background. We are very strict type of parents. Not strict in the sense we are like, hey, you have one job, education, that needs to be done. Now, doesn't matter what else you have to make sure your studies are done. So in my home, the running joke is I tell my kids the correct score is 100. That is the correct score for any quizzes or tests. So if you get 90, 80, that's not the correct score. And also if you get 110, that's not the correct score. I don't need that. So that's a running joke in our family that, my kids come in, it's like, oh, I did my quiz today. And I'm like, did you get the correct score? And they're like, yes. I'm like, okay, they got 100. But for the past few months, actually 3-4 months or something, both my kids' grades are going down. And I used to work with them on the homework and help them on the homework every day. So now that I'm not home most of the time, it's hard for me to help them in the homework. So I've been seeing their grades actually coming down, and I'm getting emails from their teacher saying, oh, your son didn't do his homework, your daughter didn't do her homework. It's like, what is going on, So I guess that's concerning to me. So those are the only ups and downs I can share with you. Other than that, I made a bunch of Mo's hack video, because I went through all these shippers, and it's like, oh yeah, that would help people. Oh yeah, you know what, this would be a nice thing. I made all that with my phone, and then my wife brought me a new phone. Hey guys, free plug, Samsung Fold. Awesome, look, opens up into a big phone, and then it closes up. Great for truckers because you got maps and all that stuff, so you could really open up the Prime app on one side and map on the other side and look at addresses. So this one is pretty good, So when I swapped over the phone, a bunch of my videos got deleted, so my Mo's hack got deleted. what am I doing? I'm extending this video too much. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I'm still at Prime. So far so good, but I am actually considering some changes. I'm thinking maybe I might be better off not doing OTR, maybe more regional or more, maybe even local. So I asked my field manager, even this is out for everybody who's watching. Do you know anybody who's a company driver who's looking to get on a truck? My truck, in the videos, souped up, all nice 2023 Cascadia. So I can have somebody run my truck while I go back to New York for a month or so and deal with all the medical issues for my parents and all that stuff. But if that doesn't work out, I might have to actually change the company and go local, where I'm home every night or at least the weekends or something like that, and I'm not OTR anymore. And Prime is mostly OTR, so, and plus they are in Pittston. So I don't know, if it works out, it works out. If not, then I might end up actually looking for something local in New York City, Queens, Brooklyn, Long Island, somewhere like that. If anybody of you know any good companies in those areas that are local CDL work, let me know. Call me or put information in the comments. That'll be great. And that's it. If I end up moving to a different company, I got a bunch of stuff in my truck. I'll put it out over there, if anybody wants them, maybe for free, maybe for a little bit of money, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when it comes in. Other than that, pretty much just wanted to give a quick update. I'll put up a few Mosaic that I have on my laptop that I saved before I deleted everything from my phone. Overall, I would say Prime is pretty good company. I have no complaints with the company itself. The company works good, money is good. Just maybe it might not be good for me for long term doing OTR. It's the way my circumstances are. But for people who can stay out for 3 weeks in a row and don't have to go back very often, it's pretty good for you. You can make good money in that. Even though the economy is down right now, Prime still has consistent loads. The money is down a little bit because it's not like last year where the freight was pretty good money, but now it's a little bit down. Not a problem. I mean, that's part of the business. No big deal. Hey, I met so many people at all these different terminals for the past 3 months. I stopped and, hey Mo, what happened? You didn't put a video out. And I was like, I'll put a video out soon and all that. So just to everybody who subscribed and everybody who left comments, really appreciate all of that stuff. I just wanted to give you a quick update. Everything else is good. We'll see how it works out. So far, things are going good. Can't complain. We'll make it happen. All right, take care, guys.